Hey guys, my name is Kelsey Johnson. I did my biodiversity topic on the importance of sharks and the causes and effects their decline has on our ocean environment and basically the entire environment around the world. This is a graph of the shark species population decline since the 1970s. And as you can see, there are not very many sharks left. Great whites are the most abundant, and hammerheads, porbeagles, those being the least abundant in the oceans now. This is a very, very big problem, as we will see coming up in the future slides. But this graph basically just gives a good visual on how many sharks really have been taken out of the environment faster than they can replace themselves. Causes of shark decline. These are a few ways that are taking all the sharks out of our oceans. The first way is overfishing. Shark finning is very popular in the Middle East, and shark finning is basically the reason for majority of the shark decline. Too many sharks are taken out of the water faster than they can reproduce. Another cause of shark decline is fishing nets. Sharks will get caught in fishing nets and they will not be able to release themselves, so they eventually just die. This graph shows how many sharks were taken out of the water by each country between 2000 and 2008. So Indonesia, for one, over 109,000. That is a very big number. I mean, we have a very big ocean, but taking this many sharks out is not good for our environment. Okay, the effects of the decline of sharks. Well, as you can see from these graphs, the top graph shows the number of sharks, how few there are now, and the second graph shows that because of the shark decline, the ray population has actually increased. So, which also, the third graph, the number of shells, mollusks, corals, those are declining as well because the rays are increasing. So having sharks taken out of the water increases the rays, which eat corals and crabs and all that stuff, which is shown by here. So if we have less sharks, the first picture shows we'll have an increase in rays. The increase in rays leads to picture number 2, which is a decrease in fish on the reefs and other crustaceans, which leads to picture number 3, which is a dead reef. There weren't any fish living on it anymore to help it sustain, so less sharks, less rays, less fish, less everything will lead to the decline of coral. And picture number 4 is a completely dead reef, which is very hard to restore because there's nothing else living. So that is the big picture on how these sharks impact our environment. What can we do to stop this? Ban shark finning, which it has been banned in many countries. And we need to develop new ways to harvest fish without nets sharks can get caught in. So if we can devise a new way to catch fish that will decline the number of sharks that are accidentally caught, that could greatly help the environment in all ways. So thank you guys.